Hello everyone, this is Jay Dobbins of the Marvel DC Multiverse, and we are live at Planet Comicon 2022. I have a special guest with me here today. Please let everyone know who you are and what you're about.
Thank you for having me. This is Pulley, and I'm from Overland Park, Kansas. This is my first Comicon, unless I just don't remember from childhood, but it's a phenomenal event, and I'm just kind of blown away by the size. It's like a half a mile worth of creators and producers and traders of comics. So the reason I'm here is we're introducing a brand new company, Macroverse. And 11 days ago, we launched this company at NFT LA conference. And since I live in Kansas City, I didn't want to pass up the opportunity to meet my community in an atmosphere where it's around comics and storytelling, because Macroverse is just that. To think about if Marvel were to start today and they just got together and thought about how to build it with Web3 technology and blockchain, it would look like Macroverse, a platform for creators, built by creators, and ultimately will be governed by the producers and the creators in the platform, eliminating the old model of somebody having ultimate control or gets all the money, and it's a beautiful thing. They cut out the middleman, the agents, the attorneys. Everything is written in. When your character gets into one of our stories, every time a comic is sold, you get a royalty payment because your character's in it. And a good example would be Boba Fett. He was introduced at Return of the Jedi in the Star Wars series, right? And people loved that guy. And all of a sudden, there's a Boba Fett cartoon. And now there's the book of Boba Fett. That's what we're looking to create. We're inviting the world to participate in a creators collaborative community where the community votes who goes into stories, whose story's ready. And if you become Boba Fett and the book of Boba Fett on your character, a small percentage goes back to the platform. Not like 75% that went to the agent, the manager, and the bank loan. Hopefully that makes sense.
Actually, makes a lot of sense. But yeah, so like at the very beginning, like what influenced you to just come up with all of this?
First of all, this isn't my idea. I'm from Overland Park, Kansas City.
Right.
Not a lot of opportunity in Hollywood-type productions in Kansas City, although Walt Disney was born here, I believe.
Right.
I'm an investor and a strategic executive with the company. And because it's Kansas City and I'm home, and we hadn't met anybody that, a community that likes comics, but never heard of an NFT or blockchain. And so we're here doing message survey before we spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on advertising and marketing. So we're just sampling who likes what message, what resonated. And the reason I'm here is I sit behind the Bad Crypto podcast, and without those guys, I wouldn't be here. They had the foresight to see that blockchain and cryptocurrency was going to be a significant of our future. And about 6 years ago, they started the Bad Crypto podcast. I came along to support with my agency as they started to grow. And here we are 5 years later, and we have what looks like a small Fox News network for people that have a MetaMask wallet and a Binance Smart Chain to it.
Wow.
And so these clients come to us to get on our show or from referrals these days. And this project was so well developed but not ready for primetime audience. And so for the last year, we've been shaping them to Web3 culture. And Kansas City is the second place on the planet that we've even said the name. So I hope people here can take advantage of it. Already one of the young creators, they said, so if my character gets voted into the story, can I sell my character? And I'm like, oh buddy, you don't even know. There's only been 2 that have been written in, 15 now approved, but as soon as they got approved, they all got offers that were like 5 times what they paid for the avatar. So today it's like $150 to get a ticket to the master's class. If you get in, it's going to be worth more than $150.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm very honored to.
I'll give you a little more content as I think about. I want to give credit to these founders, Ricky Rukavina and Evan Matthews and Adam. Excuse me. These guys had so much foresight, and it's almost as if they have. I bet you they have 50, 60 years of entertainment executive level experience between them, and they've built a platform that is so community focused. From backgrounds like Ricky started on the set of E.T. and then went to work for Universal Studios building movies until he went to Activision as a creative director, and then Disney hired him and he helped started the mobile gaming division at Disney before starting Kung Fu Factory, which is now an 11-year-old AAA game studio in LA. So Evan was involved with the creation of Boondock Saints. These guys are just the guys that build the entertainment that we all like, and they found a way to give that information back because of the technology. We can eliminate legal and agents and all the guys that just talk and don't do nothing. Hopefully that's helpful.
Actually, that was very helpful. And thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome, man. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Thank you.
All right. So that concludes this interview. Feel free to visit us, like us on Facebook. We're available on iTunes, Google Play Music app, Spotify, and of course, YouTube.